If you have less than $500 and you want to get started investing in the stock market, this video is for you. This video is for you because I got started with less than $500 in the stock market. As a matter of fact, I got started with, I think, like a dollar, $5. If you don't believe me, stop this video and go watch. Subscribe to the channel, comment on the video, put a thumbs up on the video, and go ahead and watch my previous videos. My number one, my previous video that I ever created about this channel, about this journey I'm on as far as buying fractional shares. Now, that is definitely the number one reason, one of the reasons, number one, the highest reason why you should be invested in the stock market, because you don't need a lot of money to get invested. So if I don't put a lot of money in, right, and things turn bad, I don't lose a lot of money, right? And the same thing, if I put in a little bit of money and things go good, I make a little bit of money. So I reasonably believe if you're under the age of like 40 years old, doesn't matter what age you are, you should definitely be invested in the stock market. And in this video, I'm going to go over tips and tricks of what I do consistently in the market to show you guys it's super easy. You don't need to be a genius. You don't need a lot of things to know. I'm going to go over some of the basic things that I did to get the brain jump started as far as like learning information, doing research, finding out things that I need to, figure out. Questions are coming up, so things like that. So if you have been following the journey, I thank you so much for just watching me throughout the entirety of time. We've been on this journey now. Yesterday made it what, like 6 months. We officially made it 6 months through the journey of investing. Like that's pretty good. As you can see here, just look at the prior 3 months. Look at my prior 3 months. And when I deposited a little bit more money in my account, this is when the gain started looking bigger per se. But I don't focus on gains. I focus on percentages because I feel like my percentages would have been the same, if not closer. Um, if I didn't put the amount in, if I didn't put a 5K amount in, if I still was on my, $5, $10 daily, weekly deposits. But the reason why I made a bigger deposit is because I want to show you guys there's going to be somebody out there who has 1,000, who has 2,000, who has 3,000, who has 5,000. So I want to be able to talk to those people as well. At the same time, talking to those who have a little bit of money, because even though yes, 5 6K is like money, I'm not going to sit here and say it's not money, right? But it's not money in the sense of investing in the stock market. It's really not money. And it's not money when you just do it one time, right? Like if you make a deposit of $1,000, 2,000, 5,000, whatever, and you just make a deposit one time and you don't make any more deposits, it's not real money, because you're betting on whatever decision you make to be the best decision, right? So ladies and gentlemen, I have a few plays that I gotta go over right now and do. I'm in SOFI right now. I want to get out of it. Truthfully, I want to get out of it and probably start running the wheel. Honestly, should I run? I could just run the wheel. I could just run the wheel. I just don't want to keep holding the bag. I'm up right now on this thing. I don't want to hold the bag anymore. And then I got the more only 5% is a lot. I'm gonna sell shares, sell like 95 and let 5 ride, or let 5 ride and just see what the market does from there. So I'm gonna sell 95, keep 5 in the game. I got 100 in covered calls, so we just took some profit. I didn't want to The greed in me is telling me, no, let the thing ride, let the thing ride. But again, the journey, the purpose of this journey isn't to show you guys how to necessarily trade. It's really how to invest and protect your money. So like I rather protect my money, think about protecting my money first than try to think about making money, if that makes sense. So like yes, this thing could go up. Yes, I'm capping my gains a lot, especially with the covered calls, but I'd rather I'd rather protect my money. I'd rather close out with the gains and then walk away than, putting myself at risk. So we have here hims and hers. He has a hims and hers. We might get assigned. I hope we get assigned. Be fine if we get assigned. Finally get out of this play. All right, so we sold that, ladies and gentlemen, and the reason why I sold it is again, I want to protect my money. I want to get some money back. I want to take some gains. We have 3 more days for the play for SOFI. If it's above 16.5, I have to share. I have to sell the other 100 shares that I have, which is fine. And then I'll be stuck with just 5 shares, and then I can rinse and repeat the process from there. Just work the process from there, and I might have to buy back Coca-Cola. Hold on, because this thing might take off. Might not. I might not. I might just be chill. But let's see, the contract probably didn't move. The buy contract. Yeah, we didn't even move. Still didn't even move. Um, so yeah, I probably just chill out Coca-Cola. Whatever it does, it does. I could no, be like how much am I down? 27% on the contract. Coca-Cola would have to crack. I could, do I, do I eat the loss? If I eat the loss, I can make it somewhere else. Just because I want to protect capital, and I'm okay with taking losses. I need to protect capital. 100. Where's my? Yeah, I'll cut it. So what I'm gonna do? I have this. I mean, it's a 75. It would have to rip. I have time on it. I have a month. I literally have a month. So let's read the Greeks. Apply volatility. Yeah, I need this thing to really rip. I don't like the computer version of doing this because it always like freezes on me. So let's see. 78. Wow, 78. Even if it ripped today. That's what I liked about Robinhood too, because 83. So what? 8% move. Jesus. 80. We're at 76, so we would have to do like what? A 4% move by the time expiration. And even then, I would only be up like 100 if we go up to 80. Let's see what. 79. Yeah, I'm thinking about closing the contract. Probably won't because it might get more steam. Or I just close out this one. Sell to or buy to close. 35. Let me get 28 Habibi. Let me get 28 Habibi. Yes. Excuse me. So I close out that cover call. So I'm naked now on Coca-Cola. I close out that cover call. I'm naked. I have a little bit of faith that Coca-Cola might print today. And if it prints, I want to be out of that. And allow Coca-Cola to do its thing. So we just got out of Coca-Cola. and then hopefully the calls can go right. The call can follow. Hopefully this call follows. I can scoop as much as I can before I sell out of this. I'm thinking about selling out because I'll just hold on to the underlying and then work it from there. Eat the $100 loss, that's fine, whatever. I'll eat the loss, but I'll work it from the underlying. From there, I'll just keep doing covered calls. I'll keep doing covered calls, and the great thing to do covered calls with companies that give dividends is I could do a covered call, right? Let's say I do it for next week. I'm down 100, so I would want to make sure I do it above $100 as far as the strike price. I would even do the 80 to be honest with you. I'll do the 80, take this $5 that they're gonna give me, and I'd rebuy it into Coca-Cola. I'd rebuy it to Coca-Cola, and it's like getting an extra dividend. And that money I'm taking, I'm putting into Coca-Cola, putting into Coca-Cola, and that way, if this thing goes down, I'm averaging, I'm averaging, I'm averaging. So, ladies and gentlemen, listen. Thank you for sticking with me thus far in this video. Look, I just realized something. If you've been with me throughout this whole entire time, that look, there's a point to all of this. There's a point to all of this, and you guys don't know already. Literally, if you've been investing and you've been watching me throughout the journey, look what's green today, baby. Microsoft. Look what's green today, baby. Microsoft. And why is Microsoft green? Or why am I green? It's because I've been consistently buying. I've been consistently buying dips, 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 dips. I bought every single one of these dips. Look, I have receipts. I have receipts. Look at it. Buying dips, 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 dips. No, this is March. April. Oh yeah, March, February. Just buying dips. December dips, dips, dips. Yeah, it's only for $1, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, but only for $1. You're only up a couple cents." Okay, like your point. This is only a 6 month like experiment for you guys, right? So look what's up today, baby. Look what's up today. Because I kept buying the dip. I didn't panic. I didn't get scared out. I just kept buying, kept buying, kept buying, kept buying, kept buying. And guess what? I don't even need to wait till this thing hits the 400 to break even. When this thing hit 400, I'm super up. And look what's even up even more. Netflix. Jeez. Jeez. I'm mad that I haven't. There was one point that Netflix was kind of just chilling. Like around this little area, it was just chilling. I should have just bought more, but it's just didn't give me the opportunity. But now we might have to get in there. We might have to literally get in there somehow, some way. Um, we're gonna buy some Coca Cola because Coca Cola is down. Still a fractional share. Bought some Coca Cola. Intel. Oh my god. Oh, I saw that SOFI. I thought I was like, oh my god. The only thing I could do now is do a covered call on Intel. I'm gonna do one for a higher strike price. I want to stay in Intel. So, oh my god, things are juiced. Um, what's my 6432? 6432. Because when Intel rips, it rips. What is this? 6 points, $35 till today, till this week. Yeah, I'll take it. If we go up, Okay, so I want you guys to pay attention to this. Peep, 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 peep. I need you to peep. So right now, my average cost is like 64 and change. My strike price is, I should pick 70. So it's 64 and change. So right here is like $500 gain. Really here. I'm fat fingering this. So by the time this week, today's Tuesday, so I'm about to make $20 at the end of this week. If Intel rips to 71 and above 71, I have to sell my 100 shares. But I got this at $64. So selling at 71 is almost a $7 gain. So that's almost $700 plus the $20 credit. But if it doesn't reach $71, I get to keep this $20 credit and I keep my 100 shares. So I'm only down like a couple bucks right now on Intel, and I want to start collecting premiums. I want to start collecting premiums on Intel. Oh my God, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Allergies kicking me today. All right, as far as buying anything else, ladies and gentlemen, look, we're literally green. The only thing we're not green on is gold, and we're only down 3 cents. And I can get out of it. I don't care about like making a profit. I just want to get out of this and start brand new with somewhere else. So I'm gonna sell out of this and make a loss, which is 3 cents. But this is that theory again. Like if I'm doing things small, so wins and losses are going to be small. So it doesn't affect me greatly as much, you know. I can practice making these decisions at a small level. So when I do build a portfolio, when it is higher level decision, when it is more profit, more money, I know how to maintain myself. So ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the day. We made some money, we made some profits, we made some moves. And ladies and gentlemen, today's Tuesday. That means we have Wednesday and the rest of the week. And SPY is ripping. I hope SPY. Ooh, let's go SPY. We're not even at a percent yet. I hope SPY because I have these plays right here, and they've been. Oh, I hate the market. The market's been beating me up because I bought. If you guys watched yesterday's video, I bought contracts and then been look right here. They've been early assigning my contracts. They've been early assigning my contracts. I had freaking like 10 contracts yesterday and they early assigned my shit, man. Let me see. All right, so there is a price. We do have an underlying price. It looks like. All right, so there is an underlying price. 5. Okay. And yeah, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. This is not financial advice, so definitely don't do the contracts that I did. I just feel like SPY is gonna rip, and the market makers. I had so many other contracts, but they've been early assigning me. They just don't want me to get paid, but it's all good. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that ends the video, and we see each other tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching.